Stop scrolling and listen to me for a second. Most agents think they need more leads. I hear it almost daily, but here's what nobody's telling you. You don't have a lead problem. You have a follow-through problem, and I can prove it. I'm Tristan Ahumada. Welcome to Your Daily Real Estate. It's a podcast. It's a show. The show's built to help agents win. No fluff, no corporate nonsense, just real strategies that actually work in this market. And the best part, well, it's completely free. You're watching it now or you're listening to it. So if you're getting value from this, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button if you're watching and join me on the podcast daily. So download it. Share this with another agent who you think needs it, because when agents help agents, everybody wins. I mean, look at lab coat agents, right? Sometimes it's a mess, but most of the time it's a place where we help each other. Now let's get into this. Here's what happened to me last month. I was talking to an agent in lab coat agents, great guy, smart. He works pretty hard. He told me he spent $3,000 on leads in January, $3,000. And by the way, that's actually a low number. I know it sounds high for some of you, but bear with me on this one. You know how many deals he closed from those leads? 0. So I asked him a simple question. How many times did you follow up with each lead? He said once, maybe twice. I pulled up his numbers because he was sharing them with me. I looked at the back end of the CRM. Turns out he had 4 people who were ready to move in the next 90 days. 4, you look at that and that's $3,000. That's a decent return for where this person is located. But he never called them back after the first conversation. They went to other agents who simply showed up again, right? And that's probably the hardest part, showing up consistently. This isn't a lead problem. I don't know that we have a lead problem. If you're spending money and you're getting leads, it doesn't become a lead problem. That's a follow-through problem. And I see this every single week. I see it often. Now here's where it gets interesting. Because the solution isn't what you think. It's not about working harder. And it's not about making 100 calls a day. And by the way, I've done a lot of calls in a day, and that's not always healthy for you. But it's about having a simple system. Here's my rule now. Every lead gets 5 touches in the first 5 days. Not 5 calls, 5 touches. A call, a text, a video message, a comment on their social, if you can, an email, 5 different ways to show up. Because here's what I believe. Agents who show up most win. That's just a fact. And they don't just show up on text. They don't just show up by calling. They show up in different fashions, in different places, with different value. And you have to take a look at this with the eyes of the person you're trying to reach. They clicked on something, they came to you, and now they're having second guesses as to why they did it because their phone's blowing up. And their phone's blowing up with, do you want to see a home? I'm right here to help you. No actual value based on where they're at. You think deeper and why they work with certain agents. And it's not the agents who are the best negotiators, because at this point they don't know. Not the agents with the fanciest websites, all the time at least, sometimes maybe. But it's the agent who keeps showing up because you show up enough with the right messaging over a longer period of time, and they'll connect. Think about the last time you hired someone, a contractor, a financial advisor, anyone. Did you go with the person who reached out once and disappeared? Disappeared is a keyword. Or did you go with the person who stayed in your world? And look, I know what you're thinking, Tristan. I don't have the time to follow up 5 times with every lead. I hear you. In fact, I hear all of you because I hear this often, and I see it in lab coat agents. I see it in other Facebook groups or in my newsletter. But here's the actual truth. You don't have the time not to. Those leads that you're paying for, those people in your database, I mean, I've got over 100,000 of them. I've got to have a plan for them because there's a good percentage of them that will convert. And if I don't do it, they won't go to me. They're going to buy or sell. And it's not going to be with me or with you if you don't do a great job. And I don't want them to go to somebody else. So the only question is whether that someone is you. Is it going to be you? The answer is yes. It should be you. Now, let me give you another example. If I had a coaching client who was drowning, 60 leads a month coming in, leads, closing maybe one deal every other month. Not that many, right? We implemented the 5x5 system. 5 touches in 5 days. Nothing else changed. Same leads, same market, same agent. 90 days later, she closed 4 deals in a single month. 4. Those are the same leads she had before. The only difference, she showed up again and again and in different ways, offering different value until those leads knew her name. So here's what I want you to do. Right now, before you do anything else, pull up your phone, find one lead from this week, open house, door knocking, and if you don't have one from this week, go to the previous week. Go to some week where you had leads coming through or where you met somebody. Find that one lead from this week or whenever that you only contacted one time or a long time ago, just one time, and send them a text. Don't overthink it. Just say something like, hey, I was thinking about you and wanted to check in on your home search. And you're like, Tristan, don't you say that you shouldn't just do that? I'm like, yeah, but at this point, what do you have to lose? Like, do something, right? Or I'm not sure if you're still searching for a home. Or, hey, I'm not sure if you're here this weekend, but I can send you a list of open houses. Is it better to text it to you or email it to you? Try one of those. The point is, do something. That's it. One text, one lead, one step forward. Do that today. When you do, drop a comment below and let me know. I read every single one. Now, I may be a little bit late in reading some of them, but let me know regardless. I've been in this business for over 22 years, and I've seen markets crash. And I've seen markets boom. I've seen tech change. I mean, look at what's happening now. Tech is changing everything. AI, right? It's changing everything. And we're not even close to seeing what the changes it actually brings to us. It's going to be amazing. But one thing has never changed. The agent who shows up the most keeps winning. That's it. That's a secret. That's a secret that you've been looking for. And it's not complicated. It's tough, but it's consistency. So stop looking for more leads. Start following through on the ones you already have. Your database. It's a gold mine. You've heard it before. You just have to mine it. Mine your own database. That's it for today. So just do me a favor. Subscribe to this. If you're watching, subscribe. If you're listening, make sure you download every day. Join me, Your Daily Real Estate. And if this hit home, please share it with another agent. We're building something here, a community of agents who actually help each other. So if you think this helped you, do me a favor, join me tomorrow. Same place, same time, and let's go win out there.